Former Santa Fe 3751 has made many brief excursions locally. We put together a short collection of some of these runs for your enjoyment. We began on April 27, 2013 at CP Rochester. 3751 and its accompanying cars were heading to San Bernardino for Railroad Days weekend. The next day, we caught it returning west on former Santa Fe tracks in Claremont. Soon it will be back home in Amtrak's Redondo yard. On May 1, 2015, 3751 arrived in Fullerton ahead of the city's Railroad Days Festival. It has already been secured on the spur east of the depot as workers were still setting displays up in anticipation of the crowds starting the next day. Meanwhile, it was business as usual for Pacific Surfliners. The Big Baldwin likely turned some heads as passenger and commuter trains arrived in Fullerton. Let's enjoy some action passing in front of 3751, starting with this eastbound intermodal train. Later in the morning, the steam engine has built up some pressure and seems to have come to life. After Railroad Days weekend was over, late in the day on Sunday, May 3rd, 3751 and its accompanying diesel departed for Redondo Yard and gave the crowds their money's worth. One year later, on Sunday, May 1st, 2016, 3751, along with Amtrak's Veterans Engine and Cabbage Car, were on display at Fullerton's Railroad Days weekend. Early that evening, when Railroad Days was wrapping up, 3751 and its display equipment were coupled together and backed up past Fullerton Junction in order to get on the main line. In an effort to avoid delays to passenger trains that require Track 1, 3751 came up Track 2 east of the signals. When it was cleared, as seen here, it backed up east of the junction to get back on Track 1 again. Once it received the clear signal, it was full throttle all the way past the depot. Yet another year has passed, and 3751 was back at Fullerton's railroad days. This time we caught number 4 departing. It's now May 7th, 2017, and another Railroad Days weekend has drawn to a close. 3751 backed up to the junction under lots of steam. Since there was a light rainstorm earlier, it resulted in more moisture in the air, which was good for plumes. "3751 came back west, working hard to the delight of waiting crowds. This would be the last time 3751 has ever been to Fullerton Railroad Days. The Baldwin had to be taken out of service shortly after for its required boiler inspection. Fullerton has long since canceled its annual Railroad Days events. But never say never. Anything can change at any time. Thanks for looking back with us.